You supposed to be my homegirl, and you really a snake. You really went and slept. Out of all the people you could have slept with and hooked up with, you hooked up with the person I was talking to. What's up, y'all? It's your girl LINX, the room, you feel me? And I know it's been a minute since I gave y'all a good story time, so guess what I got for y'all? A good story time. Make sure y'all don't forget to hit that sub button. The goal is 70K. We almost there. And then after that, 100K. Road to 100K, baby. So make sure y'all don't forget to hit that sub, like, share, comment, all that good shit. So today's story, you know, when you dating is not easy. We all know that. Sometimes people keep their options open and they talk to multiple people. Sometimes some people talk to one person at a time. Me, I just so happen to be that person that talks to one person at a time. I don't be having time for all the extra shit, bro. I don't, cause it's like, who wants to deal with all the dramatics of what you doing, how your day going? I don't care. Like, unless I fuck with you heavy and you the one I'm fucking with, that's the only time I care. So of course we all know the dating life, you know, you gotta learn as you go. So when I was younger, I used to be like, all right, you know, Delulu, or whatever you want to call it. And I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person, even though we all know we not. You know, shout out to the very few little low percentage of people that still end up with the person they with fucking when they was 19, 12. So around this time, I was talking to this guy, and like, it had been a while that we was talking to each other, but it was just that, like, there was no smash and it was none of that extra shit. And I had met this other guy, and his walk was matching his talk and everything, and I was feeling it. And I'm like, yo, we gonna call, let me give them nicknames right now. We just gonna say A and B, feel me? A is the one that I used to fuck with. Obviously, he's A. He's the first one that came around town, you know? B is the one that's just doing better. B, you know, better. So I'm just like, you know what? And he looked better too. Feel me? Who the fuck is dating somebody that don't look good to them? You're losing me. For real. Y'all gotta get out of here. I know y'all be like, oh, y'all like that medium ugly. I get it. But that medium ugly be looking like a 10. So that's not me. That's not ugly. That's not a little ugly. They look good to you. Stop playing with them. But I get it, you know? So as I'm getting to know B, I'm like, yo, this vibe is fire. He making me laugh. He saying the right things. He still ain't getting them draws. But I'm just saying, like, he's a vibe. Feel me? Good vibes. I feel like I'm with the homie, but yet we feeling each other. And you know, that tops everything. That tops a motherfucker that look like a 10 in my book. I don't give a fuck. You could be a solid 7. You could be a 6, bro. And if your vibe is immaculate, like, you're funny, you're caring, you carry gentleman qualities, your mother raised you right, your father taught you right manners and shit like that, I'm gonna go with the B. Feel me? I was like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. But the thing was, right? This is the thing about it, right? B, nobody knew about B. It was just me and B. My friends ain't know about B. You know, nobody. Literally, nobody. A, on the other hand, my friends knew about A. My friends kicked it around A. It was more like he was like for the group. Like, we could all vibe out together. We could all do things together. I could bring him. My friends bring their boo. The other friends bring their boo. His mans bring his shorty. Whatever the case is. But I was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go with the one I like, which is B. He's giving me a vibe, and his walk matched the talk. So like, why the fuck not? So I'm like, all right, I can't fuck with both of them, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not keeping up with both of y'all. I don't care that much to be like, I'm gonna keep my options open. I'm single, I'm worried about other stuff, but sometimes I want somebody to kick it with. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Motherfuckers always think that because you talking to somebody, you automatically gotta be smashing them or y'all gotta be in a relationship. Nah, bro, sometimes a good vibe just is a good vibe, you feel me? So I'm just like, all right, bet, say that. I'm just gonna cut off A. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have that conversation. And then B found out about A. I don't know how, but like when Drake said they be talking more than bitches these days. Yeah, I knew that. Cause what? How you found out? Anyways, I was just like, all right, say that, bet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have a conversation with A and cut it off. Mind you, remember I said A was cool with some of my homies, like my friends and shit like that. So I'm telling my homegirls like, yeah, I gotta have a talk with A because we about to dead this shit. Like, it's clip. What am I here for? Like, you know, you a vibe. I respect you. You respect me. Because, you know, we have good conversation. That's one thing I'm big on, intellectual conversations. If you don't stimulate my mind, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna fuck with you, real shit. So I'm like, we gonna be adults. Even though I'm like low key, like not even really an adult. I wasn't even 21, real shit. Like I was like pre-adult years. It wasn't even given like grown, but I was acting grown, because you already know my situation. If you tune into my, my streams, my videos, you already know what type of life I live and shit like that. So I set that up, boom. Mind you, my homegirls is there. I think it's like 2, 4 of them. I'm not I don't remember too much, but it's just like, it was a couple of them that was there that day. And I was like, yeah, I'm scared. Like, I don't know how he gonna take this, da-da-da. Like, I'm thinking about it way too fucking much, as a youngin' would. You feel me? Because I'm not that educated on dating and shit like that. So, bro, we sitting down. Bro, when I say we sitting down, like this shit is a fucking interrogation room, I'm like, nah, the pressure is getting real. Like, how I'm gonna tell him, like, you feel me? Like, oh my God, now I gotta do this because B is a vibe. Like, I've been rocking with B. Like, shit just feel better. Like, it's butterflies in my stomach, not cramps with B. You feel me? A used to give me a little bit of cramps. Like, I used to be like, ugh, you know? Like, so we sitting down, we talking. My homegirls is outside. Literally, like I said, interrogation room, bro. This shit felt like I was the one getting pressed, but I wasn't even doing no pressing. You feel me? Like, nobody was pressing me. I wasn't pressing nobody. It was just conversation. So we getting into it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, how you been? Da-da-da. Like, even, because I haven't seen them in like a few days, or maybe like a week and a half or something like that. So I'm like, how you been? Da-da-da. Chopping it up. Mind you, side note, we're like a 40-minute trip away, and I'm talking driving. I'm not talking public transportation, because 30 minutes driving in public transportation is like, no funny shit, probably like an hour and a half, depending where you going. So I'm like, yo, it makes no sense to fuck with A. Real shit. Like, why would I sit here and block your blessings? You might find the love of your life 5 minutes away from you, and I'm not gonna be selfish and keep your ass around. You don't even make me feel that good. Real shit. So we get to talking, we chopping it up, da-da-da. I'm letting him know, like, listen, we should that shit. Like, you know, it makes no sense for us to continue fucking with each other. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, you know, like, I'm just trying to be real about the situation. Bro, why this man really tried to 350 this shit? He really tried to, bro. I said, huh? He was like, oh, you just mad. Mad? What am I mad about? He's like, oh, because I'm fucking with your friend. Say, you're fucking with my friend. Who? What friend? Where? When? Like, what is you talking about right now, bro? Who are you? He's like, oh, the same shorty that's standing outside the door listening to the conversation just smashed this man, bro. You smashed, bro. Your friends is not always your friends, bro. Sometimes they be low-key just watching through the sidelines, waiting to the whoop, hop on. That, yeah. Bro, I was like, no way. You supposed to be the homie. You supposed to tell me before he tell me, and he telling me before you tell me. Is crazy. So I'm like, what? Now you trying to, but it's worse because like you trying to manipulate the story as if I'm on dick. But I'm not on dick. You know what's the crazy part about it? That's not the first time that has happened to me. And I'm just like, this is what I get for trying to be an adult, because I really should have just cut your ass off and just went MIA and blocked your ass on everything and had you questioning if it was you had the shrimp or some shit. I don't know. I'm in my head and I'm like, yo, bro, what am I gonna do? She's supposed to be my homegirl. She ain't even tell me this shit, but at the same time, I'm not smashing homeboy. And it's like, but at the same time, you my home, like you my homegirl, bro, and you ain't tell me this before he did. So in the same instance of him putting me on, he low-key trying to come for me like, oh, you just mad because your homegirl smashed me, now you don't want to fuck with me. No, I don't want to fuck with you because you're lame. You're boring. Well, you're cool, but you're boring. You're not really stimulating that much, you know? We have little good conversation in your day room. So I'm like, all right, bet, say that. Cool, so how this happen? What happened? When this happened? He's dropping all the tea. It ain't piss, it's tea. Because I got it confirmed after that from the other girl. And I was just like, yo, bro, no funny shit. Like, there's no way in hell, like, I'm really going through this right now when I'm trying to be an adult. And now I want to handle this shit like a child. No wonder you wasn't team him. And it really do be like that in real life, bro. Your own homie will sit here and be like, oh, I'm not really liking this person for you. Whole time it's because they want them for themselves. You feel me? So be careful who you trust with the shit you tell. And that taught me that, bro. Because I never would have thought a day in my life somebody I'm calling my friend would do some shit like that. At least go as far as smashing them. Like, damn, sis. You couldn't let me figure that out first? Like, what if, imagine we would have been smashing homie at the same time, bro? I'm like, I bet. Cool. I'ma just, because it's not that deep. Like, you wasn't my man. I got the other John I really want to fuck with, and I'm here to dismiss this situation. Bro started coming at me like, oh, because you're mad and you're this and you're that. And I'm like, I know you're not talking right now. I know your ass ain't talking. First off, second off, third off, and lastly, nobody give a fuck about your bald head, bean head, having ass. You feel me? Like, fuck is you talking about, bro? I came here to end shit on some cordial shit so we could be cool, and all you sitting here showing me is I should be like, fuck you and her. I respect you for telling me, but I do not respect you for the way that you're telling me it. Because it's like, don't try to, you only telling me it because I'm dubbing your shit. Fuck. And how many times have y'all smashed? Like, real shit. And then he like, oh, it happened one time, da 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 da. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even care how many times it happened, because you did it. And instead of you, matter of fact, not even you, instead of her telling me, you telling me. And the way you telling me after you finding out that I'm dubbing you, I'm good off both of y'all. And swear to everything dramatic, exit with it. Straight telenovela shit. Bro, that whole Rosa de Guadalupe, all them novelas I done been watching, I took notes and I applied that shit right there, because the way I left, I was salty as fuck, bro. I was like, yo, ain't no fucking way. Like, yo, my trust issues was like this much, but that situation brought it to like this much. But lately, in a couple of last years, I haven't ran across people like that, and I'm so grateful, because you know what that means? Growth. That means I'm growing myself to the point that the people that I'm interacting with and having conversations with and letting into my life are not that type of people. And I'm picking up on patterns and all that type of stuff. But back to the story. So whatever, I talked to Shorty. Shorty tried to play the innocent role, like, oh, I didn't know. Girl, bah. You put that in your, and you knew. You knew what you was doing then. So don't sit here and act like you ain't know what you was doing, because you knew, Shorty. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't even mad. I'm just more disappointed, because I thought y'all was real. Feel me? You gotta hit him where it hurt. Because what I'm gonna be mad about? That was never my man. Feel me? I was never smashing. Feel me? You had to get your play, and you didn't get it from me, so you got it from my homegirl, and it's sad. Because you should have never been able to get that play from my homegirl. You should have been able to get that play from any bitch in the streets. And instead, say that. Now I'm about to flex. And I was like, you know what? Y'all can have each other. I hope y'all get married. I hope y'all stay together. I hope y'all love each other. And I hope y'all mingle and tingle for the rest of y'all lives, and y'all don't catch no STDs or no shit like that. Because that shit real. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, well, what ended up happening with Shorty? What she say? What she say? Honestly, she ain't deny it. And it's like, at that point, what the fuck am I gonna say? You supposed to be my homegirl, and you really a snake. You really went and slept. Out of all the people you could have slept with and hooked up with, you hooked up with the person I was talking to. And you knew how I felt about them. And it's crazy, because when I first had a crush on them, that was the one person I went to talk to about that person. So it's just like, yo, you really can't trust nobody, for real, for real. But she didn't deny it. She 100% said she was with, like, you know, that she did it. And the crazy part about it is that she tried to manipulate the situation too. Talking about, you just mad I fucked him. I'm actually glad you did. I'm glad it was you and it wasn't me, and I hope it was worth it. Because now everybody know you a Trish, and I didn't have to waste my time catching that kill, because I know he for the streets. You feel me? So it was just like, I felt the betrayal, but it was just like, I'm glad to see people for who they truly were. It wasn't much for me to say to her, because one, she ain't tell me, bro. She wasn't the one who told me. It was him. You as my homegirl should have been the first person to tell me. And it's crazy, because I don't know why I be running across people that the guy tells me before the girl do. I don't know what it is. But you know what? Well, I guess there's more respect coming from the man than the woman. I don't know. But after that, I didn't feel no need to have no conversation with her, because it's like, what is there to talk about? You knew better, you should have did better, but you didn't. So it's just like, I don't want to talk to you. Fuck is there to talk about? And she tried to apologize and shit like that, but bitch, ain't no fucking apologizing, because you wasn't even the one who told me. It was him. And that's the one he shouldn't come between our bond. We both got coochies. He got a third leg. And you let that third leg stick right in between your legs, not mine, your legs. So, what I'm gonna do? So I just let it be. But yeah, I was like, nah, there's no need for me to talk to her. What is there for me to talk about? Not only is he trying to flip the script and make it seem like I'm mad, but you trying to flip the script and make it seem like I'm mad. Whole time I'm just here trying to be cordial and end things on a cordial note. Cause I got somebody else I want to really fuck with. So I'm like, I bet, say that. Whatever. I left, bro. I left. Bro, I'm getting all types of text messages. Bro, people are like, oh, saying this, saying that. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all can all sit here and lick each other's buttholes. I don't give a fuck. Word. Like, y'all can fall in love with each other, have a wholesome relationship amongst 7, and just marry yourselves. Because at this point, I came here trying to be mature, but I just ended up finding out my homegirl smashing the guy that was my crush. I didn't come over here for that shit. I came here on some kumbaya shit, be at peace, be cool, be cordial. We could all like still kick it, have good conversations and shit like that. But fuck that shit now. Word. May you lay in the bed you made for yourself and hope that this never comes back to you the way you put it out, because karma is very much real. And I was just like, all right, I'm done, dust it off, feel me? And then I went to B and I put B on and I was like, yo, you would never believe what just happened. Like, I know you say you found out about, or like you knew about this and this and that. And he was like, wow, that's crazy, that's crazy. Like, well, now you here, you feel me? On some safe space type of thing. Let me just tell y'all, ain't no fucking safe space. That motherfucker wasn't shit either. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, after that, shit, trust was on a low. Very, very low, best believe. Cause I was just like, yo, no funny shit. You could fuck with a motherfucker could fuck with you. Y'all could both fuck with each other. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And you just can't force that shit. So now in the end, A ended up getting a girlfriend that wasn't the girl that, you feel me, was my home girl that he smashed. Shorty, I don't even know what the fuck happened, but goners, I guess you could say goners. And B, I fucked with B for a minute, for a good minute. I ain't gonna hold you, and then shit got rocky. Super rocky. And I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. This is too much. I thought dating was fun and all this, and it's becoming stressful. So I'm gonna dead all this dating shit and just focus on me. And then ever since then, I've really been focused on me and my grind. Like, I went to school, shit, graduated, 3.7 GPA, was on timing, handled my business, did what I had to do, and now I'm here, more educated than ever when it comes to relationships. Would I ever trust a bitch around my man? Hell no. That really taught me that at the end of the day, you could be straightforward. You could be a real one. You could be solid. You could be fucking want to be cordial. You could communicate, all that shit. But at the end of the day, somebody want to fuck with somebody else, they gonna fuck with somebody else. And I'm not even about to lie to y'all. I was mad because it's like, damn, bro. Like, I really fucked with A, but not as much as I fucked with B. But they all ended up being day room in the end because... And dating is a whole learning experience. That's just it, bro. I do not want to, like, how can I say this? I don't force any type of relationship as an adult or crave to make something work out, because if a man wants you, if a shorty wants you, it's gonna play out, bro. Feel me? What's for you is for you. You don't have to chase it. It attracts to you. It comes to you naturally. And that's the only way shit should be. Natural, genuine, and that's it. Like, yeah, I could keep my homegirls away from my boo or my man or whatever, or I could bring them around and see if he's day room or if they day room. Real shit. You just gotta let shit play out, because at the end of the day, you never know who is snaking your circle. It could be both of them or it could be one of them. In the end, we all got trust issues. And are we gonna let our trust issues stop our love life? We shouldn't. But just be aware and be careful who you date and bring around your lover. That's it. It's your girl LINX, and hopefully y'all learned something from this story time, because no funny shit for me. I was just like, word? Like, that's what we doing? Say that. Like, people are crazy out here, and they'll manipulate their way to look innocent, to look like they're not the one that's losing. You feel me? Even though, baby, just gotta take that L. Real shit. It's life. We take L's. You learn, you live, and you just gotta love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you just might be the friend that's fucking on her friend's man. That's the type of shit that happens. Because me, I would never do that shit, bro. I've never done that shit. Like, bro, my homegirl, first of all, I don't even want to meet my homegirl's man unless you getting married to that man, or unless you locked in. Because that's, at that point, that's family shit. But if you, that's your crush, that's your boo, I don't give a fuck about that man, bro. Hopefully, you know, nobody else has to go through some shit like that. Because I was like, damn, I'm sitting here trying to be grown and shit like that. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, real shit. I was like, y'all should have just dusted off on that one. had him questioning what it was that was a problem with him, you know. But I don't like doing that because I don't like that being done to me, so why would I do that to others? And that's my biggest problem. Like, I be trying to be considerate for others, and not everybody deserves my consideration, or like just me being, you know, just thinking about them. I gotta think about me. And I hate to say it, but sometimes you just gotta think about yourself, and that's it, bro, because people don't deserve that shit. So hopefully, you know, it was an entertaining story, because I don't be telling y'all about the stuff that be going on in my dating life, bro. This shit is, whew, the stories that I got as far as the wild shit I be seeing, like for example, there was this other guy that he was trying to like make it seem like we wasn't together, but he was trying to tell me what to wear, what to do. Like, no, baby. And I'm here confused, and my homegirl's like, don't let him do that. Like, da 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 da. And I'm just like, oh my God, like this shit is ghetto. Like, I don't want to do this dating shit, and it's just getting more whack out here, bro. And that's why I don't date. I don't. Whoever's gonna be for me is going to be here with me. Feel me? Right by my side. So when the day come that I sit here and I got a man with me, he went through a hella trials and tribulations, trust. But make sure y'all not forgetting to hit that like, that subscribe, that share, that comment. We almost at 100K, y'all. We almost reaching the 70K goal. Don't forget to hit that sub. You know, we've been working hard. We've been trying to get here for a minute. A lot of people said that I wasn't gonna be able to do it without collabs, that I wasn't gonna be able to do it without this, without that, but we getting there, and we doing it. I'm glad that y'all part of this journey with me from shit, the very beginning, under 20K, till now, if you've been here. And if you just joined, baby, you seeing growth, because I'm not even at the top yet, but we almost there. So make sure y'all don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, that share, that comment. It's your girl, LINX, the real me, you feel me? And stay tuned for some good ass content. I done learned a lot. So now, don't be mad at the player, be mad at the game.